I have a very cool guest in the studio today, Ascanio from Cali Key. In Cali Key, we met about a year ago, and he's been developing a very cool product. And we want to talk a little bit about the product. It's an AR solution product that'll help you comply with the new expansion of the assault weapons ban. But we also want to talk about he's really decided to, as a product, as a company, to support San Diego County gun owners. And I really don't think the industry gets enough credit for. Basically, if we're successful and we get these ridiculous gun laws to go away, Ascanio and Cali Key no longer have a product, but they insist on supporting organizations to expand and restore our Second Amendment rights. And I just don't think the industry gets enough credit. So, Ascanio from Cali Key. Ascanio, thank you for coming today.
Thank you for having me. Yeah, it's true. It's probably the only investment I've ever made in my life into a product or a business that I actually hope one day will be obsolete. So for everybody out there, it's just a way for you guys to keep your rifle, keep it legal, keep it compliant, travel with it. Essentially, be right by the law, especially in a law that in a climate that has laws that are always changing.
Well, let's start at the beginning. So you've been a gun guy for a while.
Yes,
Hobbyist,
almost my whole life.
Yeah, gun owner. That's the whole thing. What gave you the idea to do this product?
Well, I've been a gun guy my whole life. I've grown up around them, but I never grew up around the AR platform. First generation American from immigrant parents, and in Italy, the AR is not as popular as it is here. So when I came here, again as an adult and moved to California about 10 years ago, I fell in love. I mean, there's something beautiful and elegant about the industrial design, the fact that it's modular, the fact that it can fit anybody and pretty much do anything you want it to do. And it does it well. So then all of a sudden, of course, I built my collection and found out shortly thereafter that it was about to be illegal. And got very frustrated, didn't like the solutions that were out there, did not like the law like everybody else probably listening to the show. But I also thought that the solutions that they were pitching us to keep them so legal actually made the weapon more dangerous. And I thought the way things are going, I don't personally want to clear a double feed on a fixed magazine. And I don't love the fact that I can't get my thumb around the grit on a weapon that is designed to do what the AR is designed to do.
Right, the way it was designed, exactly.
Exactly. So, and then I thought, well, I've never seen a government just dip their toe into messing with somebody's rights if they're going to go after something that's constitutional and dare to do that. So I kind of thought, okay, this is just the beginning. And, the way we pitch this is to make your rifle future ready.
Future ready, nice.
Essentially what's going on is I don't think, especially if you follow Gavin Newsom's tweets where he says Kavanaugh should not be supported because he doesn't think that a ban on semi-automatic rifles, as he calls them, assault weapons, would be unconstitutional. I mean, we're talking a ban. We're not talking regulation. We're not talking restrictions like they have now. An outright ban is what he is after. So how can we solve this? How can we keep everything legal? How can I keep my own collection legal?
So sure. So you're a gun guy, fell in love with the AR platform, saw everything that's going on with all the ridiculous laws and decided, hey, I need to come up with a solution that, like you said, future-proof it or future-ready. So another way to make sure that you can own your AR, own an AR platform, but still comply with the semi-automatic bans. So tell people what you came up with the Cali Key. Describe what the Cali Key is.
We started with this first sentence. It said center fire semi-automatic. So essentially, the Cali Key is a drop-in part that replaces your charge handle, sits on top of your BCG or your bulk carrier group for those who don't know what a BCG is, and it converts any mil-spec semi-automatic AR-15 that works with a gas system into a bolt-action rifle. Literally, you don't have to modify anything else. You just stick in our part, and you're good to go. It is a bolt-action rifle.
So you brought in an example today,
yes.
and basically for the folks that are home, first off, what's your website, in case people want to follow along right now?
CaliKey.com. Cali with a K, as in how we're all spelling California now, but KALIKEY.com.
CaliKey.com. So you take off the gas key off the top of your bolt carrier group, which anybody that can turn a screwdriver can do that. This is not a complicated process.
No, I think anybody that has never even seen a bulk carrier group can do this in probably 2 minutes or less.
I can't even screw this up, is what you're telling me. So
it is literally.
I have the unique talent of turning any 10-minute gunsmithing job into a 90-day ordeal.
Did you ever find that spring?
And then I know, and then I got to take it over to Juan and say, "Hey, man, bail me out. I really screwed this up." But even I couldn't even screw this up.
I promise you, I got one. If you want to, right here, right now, you can do it less than 2 minutes on and off.
Yeah, you just take that gas key off the top of your bolt carrier group.
Mm-hmm.
You put the Cali key on, and you ditch your charging handle, and you're solid. You have
I mean, you don't have to ditch it. You can put it aside. There's nothing wrong with keeping your charging handle. And
never
if you
throw
travel,
nothing away.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
And especially if you're like me, you've got parts that have parts.
So Juan is really giving this thing a hard look.
I am. I really like this. So essentially, this turns your AR into a bolt action.
Yes. It is, by definition, a straight pull bolt action rifle, and you do not have to turn off your gas system. You don't have to mill anything, modify anything. Literally, you're dropping in the Cali key, and you're good to go.
And if you have a bolt action AR that can easily be turned into a bolt action AR in just a couple minutes, if you have a bolt action AR, what does that do for your AR? You can now
travel with it, transport it. You don't have to register it. You can keep it feature full, as we call it, which means forward vertical grips, pistol grips, no bullet button, no fixed magazines. You can pretty much put whatever you want on the thing.
Right.
It's good to go because it is a bolt action
You can have all the evil features.
Yes.
Flash hider.
Flash hider, yes. Adjustable stock.
Adjustable stocks.
All the
Personally, I
things
think
that
is very
make an AR a successful firearm. You can have. Now, why was it important to you? Now, generously, you've been amazing at saying, "Hey, look, we want to make sure that we support, do everything we can for San Diego County gun owners. And of course, we're building out Orange County gun owners." You were at our dinner. You donated to our dinner, which was awesome. Thank you so much. Why is it important to you to support groups like us and to make sure that, hey, we gotta fight back?
I believe that the gun industry, especially coming into this and learning about this project and what it needed to get off the ground and get done, is really a community. And there's nothing that says more about community than grassroots organizations. And I think that's really where we need to go and what we need to support and how we're going to make a difference. What you guys did, for example, the concealed carry changes that you were able to bring to the table, the change and the representatives that you guys support really makes a difference that we can touch and that we can see. And honestly, I really like you. So
well,
I think you're
no accounting for taste,
right. But honestly, you have a presence about you, and you're a genuinely caring person about what we're trying to accomplish and our rights. And I think that is rare to be able to support something, an organization and people that you can touch with your hands and see the results. And that's why inside every Cali key that you buy, you'll find a little description on why we chose to support San Diego County gun owners with the sale of our products. And, whether you're a member, especially if you are a member, you get 15% off. But you have to be a member.
That's awesome. You have to be a member.
But if you're not a member, you still contribute to San Diego County gun owners when you buy the Cali key. And that was important to us because we didn't want it just to be something to drive sales. We want it to be something to drive a difference. And again, I mean, I'm literally investing in something that I hope you guys will make obsolete.
I really appreciate it.
I like that.
Thank you very much. Yeah, it was very, very kind words. But I really, that angle is really what I wanted folks to focus on. Check them out, calikey.com.
I appreciate it.
Definitely, check out the product, try it out. But I just want everybody to hear. Here's somebody in the industry putting their money where their mouth is and making sure that, hey, we fight back and do the things we have to do to hopefully put himself out of business one day.
There you go. All right. Hey, we're going to take a small break.
Without someone doing something about it, it's not going to get any better.